The J30 has no problem making it to 200,000 or even 300,000 plus miles with very few major issues along the way. Hey everyone, this is Zach with 8020 Automotive, here today with a video on the most common Honda J30 engine problems and reliability. The Honda J30 has been around in production for 30 years now and is still produced to this very day. So I do just want to point out up front here, I am going to be focusing on the J30A specifically. And the reason for that is the newest variant of the J30 is very different, being double overhead cam and turbocharged. So we're going to be focusing on the original earlier J30A engines, which are single overhead cam, naturally aspirated 3-liter VTEC engines. The J30A was predominantly used in late 1990s to mid 2000 Hondas. It was still in production and around later than that, but predominantly in foreign markets or outside of the United States. The J30A is known for smooth power delivery and a very long service life with proper maintenance. So it is a good engine. However, no engine is perfect. There are a few known issues that you should be on the lookout for if you have an older one of these J30 engines or are considering picking one up. So with that being said, jumping straight in and discussing some of the most common problems with the Honda J30 engine. Number one on the list, we have high oil consumption as well as oil leaks. Both of these issues weren't really issues in the earlier days. This is more so an ode to its age and some issues that become more common as the J30A continues aging. So some typical causes of high oil consumption could include things like worn piston rings or valve seals, and a lot of the times as engines age, oil consumption is simply going to continue getting worse and worse, and again, some of that boils down to natural wear and tear. Otherwise, when it comes to oil leaks, again, with an aging engine, things like gaskets, seals, O-rings, etc. are simply going to become brittle with age, begin cracking, and potentially leaking. So the biggest thing really to be on the lookout for is going to be those valve cover gaskets. As a V-shaped engine, there are 2 valve cover gaskets, and so those are really going to be the most common places for oil leaks. Now, in the grand scheme of problems with the J30, I would say oil leaks and oil consumption are relatively minor concerns. Again, if there is significant oil consumption, especially on a high mileage example, that could be a sign that the engine is nearing the end of its life and things like those piston rings are starting to wear down. So ultimately, nothing to hold against the J30 here. Just a couple things to be on the lookout for, since if you do start running the engine low on oil frequently, that can cause more serious problems and premature failure. Moving on to our second common problem, we have timing belt failure. Timing belt failure isn't something that I would say is a thing to consider a true common problem. However, what's important to note is that the J30 is an interference engine. That means there is going to be overlap in the area that the valves and pistons travel. So if the timing belt were to snap or jump enough, you could actually end up with those pistons and valves colliding with each other, which would lead to very expensive repair bills, if not complete engine failure. So ultimately, not totally fair to call a common problem, since timing belt replacement is just a standard maintenance item. And on the J30, these should be replaced roughly every 60 to 100,000 miles. Check your owner's manual or check your specific engine and model for more information on that. And otherwise, it's always a good idea to replace that as soon as the service interval hits, even if it looks like the belt is still in good condition. One final consideration, there are a couple other great things to knock out while you're doing that timing belt, and that includes the tensioner and pulleys, as well as the water pump. This is all going to be in the same area, so when you're doing that timing belt, it's a great time to go ahead and replace that, but ultimately, great way to save on labor on the J30. Skipping maintenance on the timing belt is one of the quickest and easiest ways to kill the Honda J30. Moving on to our third and final common problem, we have EGR valve and throttle body issues. So this really boils down to a couple different symptoms that are experienced quite frequently with the Honda J30A engine, and that's going to be rough or unstable idle, surging RPMs, hesitation or reduced power, as well as the check engine light, both issues that have very similar symptoms, and a few of the root causes for that really boil down to simply a dirty throttle body or carbon buildup in the EGR valve. So very basic things here and nothing that's too expensive. A lot of the time oftentimes simply cleaning that EGR valve or throttle body will take care of that issue. Of course, with the age of the J30 nowadays, especially some of those earlier engines from the late 90s or early 2000s, at some point you can only clean these parts so often before it is time to just go ahead and replace them. So with that out of the way, that really wraps up some of the most common problems with the Honda J30 engine. Again, oil consumption and oil leaks often just boil down to higher mileage and the older age. The timing belt is mostly a non-issue, just something to keep in mind since it can become a very serious problem if you skip that maintenance. And then lastly, the dirty EGR valve and throttle bodies are pretty simple issues. In summary, the J30 is a very reliable engine and often one that is underappreciated and less talked about compared to things like the Honda B Series or K Series engines, or even the J30's bigger brother in the Honda J35 engine. So oftentimes the J30 is kind of forgotten, but it can be an excellent, extremely reliable engine, especially with proper maintenance, oil changes, and care. The J30 has no problem making it to 200,000 or even 300,000 plus miles with very few major issues along the way. Anyway, guys, that wraps up our video for today. If you appreciated the content, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more in the future. Thanks, everyone.